Hello, good people. This is Invite the Light coming to you with another reading. You guys have been really, just filling the inbox with when are you going to do another Justin Bieber reading? When are you going to do another update? And like I said, his readings are particularly draining. So there's a new format that I will have because it just takes so much from me and a lot from my time, both before in prep and afterward, and let's say a sort of level of recovery. So I'm going to be doing the Justin Bieber trailer here, but you'll see there'll be a new format here. I want to thank you all for watching as well. And thank you all for trusting me with the reading on Justin Bieber. So what I want to cover right now is where we are with Justin. There's news that he has moved to Canada along with Hailey, his wife. And I actually want to go back a couple of steps there. Onto an Instagram post that he left a couple of days ago. It's being reported, obviously, and we know, obviously, he celebrated Thanksgiving, which he's Canadian, so Thanksgiving, I can't imagine, really means a lot to him. But he probably can connect to it since it's all about gratitude. But it's his first Thanksgiving, being married, spending that time as a married person, married to Hailey, them being newlyweds and stuff like that. But it's very interesting. He posted the following thing. It's reported. I'm going to read it. It says, "Happy late Thanksgiving to everyone. First Thanksgiving as a married man. First time hosting Thanksgiving. First time both sides of the family he says, the family has come together. Relationships are hard and love isn't always easy, but thank you, Jesus, for showing me how." And that has an exclamation point at the end. Sorry. I started thinking, but thank you next. Like Ariana's just got that and everybody says, thank you next. Anyway, so let me just take that back for a second. Relationships are hard and love isn't always easy, but thank you, Jesus, for showing me how. Every day is a learning process, trying to be more like him, patient, kind, selfless. Boy, I got a long way, but God's grace is sufficient. Sounds really good, I mean, Justin seems like just a nice soul in general and at heart, even though, most of us don't know him. But I just wonder, this is a newlywed stage. Not only is this kind of, a relationship that doesn't have any pressure financially, and I don't want to speak, I don't want to speak like and diminish whatever they're struggling with their own lives and stuff like that. But most relationships have outer forces being pressure, and usually it's because of either finances or distance or something to that extent. And I just look at it kind of like he doesn't have those two things, so they're kind of taken care of, even though people having money does not solve their emotional issues. But at the end of the day, it does help you to be able to have the power to get help with those things. So in saying all this, I just wonder, like, why in just being married maybe 2 months now, or maybe 2.5 months, that it's this line about relationships are hard and love isn't always easy. Like, should it be that much work at this point in time is the question. And that for me is like a big red flag. But I want to continue. I want to start not to, hopefully, I can't guarantee that it won't happen in the future because of the way the readings have given me information on this relationship with Justin and Hailey, and his true feelings for Selena. So I don't know. I don't want to put anything on his marriage. Seems like he's really trying to find his way, honestly and genuinely, within his own capacity. And so I don't want to energetically as a group sort of encourage that kind of energy. But we're going to take a look at this and just talk about Justin Bieber. And this will be the trailer. I'll be doing a series of videos because you guys have asked for them, and I don't mind doing them, but you know, they've got to be done in a way where the energy is an even exchange. I'm already exhausted. I don't know if you guys like doing his readings are exhausting. There's just so much energy and just so much stuff going on in connecting to this. So, you know, I will be doing a series of things. I will be doing readings, just so you know, while I'm shuffling here, because I'm not ready to put the cards down yet, energetically. But Justin and Hailey, I'm going to do a video, and this will be a video that will be on another site that you can go to and view, and that will be of a charge. So you guys can check that out there and see what's up. So I will be doing a video on what Hailey thinks of Selena, because there's this other issue as well of Selena actually, of Hailey actually getting caught, as you already know, getting caught, like, you know, like stalking Selena's, one of those fan websites, one of those hardcore fan websites of Selena. So, you know, if for anybody who's been following my readings for months, you guys know that I have been saying how stalkerish, you know, she is on social media and on Justin's phone and stuff like that. So let's continue to see what happens here. I don't see her getting pregnant, though. There's something there, the way this card lands. At least not right now. What's behind this, I wonder? Here she goes again. This definitely is trying to tell me that this is Hailey. There's also this thing where Hailey's actions kind of have affected Selena. That's showing also, because Selena usually is represented by this card, but this card also represents a woman, a mother, a pregnant woman, and it's turned sideways. So, you know, I don't even though the current reports are that Justin and Hailey have moved to Canada. All of a sudden, like out of the blue, have moved to Canada and are going to start a family, and they are so in love and all of this. And I don't mean to sound patronizing, but you know, like when I read the cards, it just doesn't say all that. You know, and then there's this comment here about relationships are hard and love isn't always easy. I mean, this is true, you know, but it isn't true for a 26-year-old. Actually, again, I don't want to speak for his life, you know, because he's been through a lot. So I don't want to kind of diminish what he's been through and the complexities that he may be having in his own mind and his own sphere. But it's a 2.5-month-old relationship. I just don't think anybody should be typing that right now. Like, it feels weird. It doesn't land right. There shouldn't be that much struggle at all. There shouldn't require that much effort in a relationship that's so new. Okay. So let's just take a look at this. What I really just think is, again, what it's showing here basically is, you know, them, just this kind of thing where they're tired of being in the public eye as well. You know, I still think there's a decision that Justin feels that he kind of has made, but I feel like he kind of, on one level, he's still very much so attached to Selena, but then there's like this other level where he's making more, you know, conscious decisions to be with Hailey, and that is requiring a lot of strength to do. What's right there? I still think there's a real level of boredom for him in this relationship, but his attitude is letting things build and accumulate. It's kind of weird. I do think her father's still involved there, not as much. I think they may be waiting for him to come and visit them in Canada. I think he's gonna do that. He's very hands-on, so this will be very interesting. Hailey feels like she's won, and you know, it's definitely this thing of like winning, and again, it's like her family's so involved, like her father's so involved in this. This thing, like this campaign she did online and stuff like that, feel again like she feels that she's actually like won, she just genuinely feels that way. Sorry, guys. I didn't have the screen on, but I know I do this quite a bit. I kind of forget. Oh my goodness. Yep. Nope. That's better. Yeah, so there's that. And I just think there are going to be a couple more things as well. Like she really is on this shit about she's really on this campaign of emotional destruction and morale destruction for Selena. That's the way she's trying to set her perimeter. She's immature in a lot of ways. So I think there'll be a lot more things that she'll send out. I feel like she's going to be kind of bored in Canada. I don't think that that's something hard to take from a reading, given that they're kind of like not even going to be really living in Toronto. Like, Toronto's actually a good city, but it's cold in Canada. Ugh. But this is interesting because I feel like she has this thing where, either she's going to do some more Instagram posts or something like that, just showing how great and happy she is in this new married life and stuff like that. Her posts definitely indicate to me in this reading that they're not really anything really genuine, but they really are something like on a campaign for destroying the morale of Selena. I'm not laughing at that, but it's just really kind of effed up. This Ace of Water came up. This is a new stage for her and Justin right now. This is a new stage in their love. I definitely feel that she feels that, with this campaign, she's reached some success and she's sort of won against the machine, the Jelena machine, the Justin and Selena machine. I feel like, she feels that she's done work. And I feel like she just kind of, honestly, I feel like she earnestly feels that some of the things she's done is just honest, straightforward work, whereas it's just not mean and rude as it shows up over here and calculating. So there's this new start with them, right? But there's this unwillingness to let go of Selena, and she cannot fucking break this connection. Forget about it. It's a divine connection. It's more in the twin flamey type thing, and people always, say, again, I've said this in other videos, like, oh my God, and a twin flame, and I'm like, no, honey, you don't want a twin flame. A twin flame is taking on exactly the kind of traumatic path that Selena and Justin have taken on. It requires a lot of separation, an unbelievable, big, epic connection, a connection that's not going to be broken by anybody. You can shake your hips as hard and fast as you want. You can put on your best dress. You know, you could be like the best looking man with the biggest biceps, whatever. You're not going to break this connection. Doesn't matter if they get into other relationships. It doesn't matter if they have children. She is going to see, but I don't think that none of this deters her, because she's been able to maneuver so that she can get Justin out of LA, you know, or to a point where they could be isolated. Because I feel like Selena's also in LA. I thought I saw something. I was like, damn, she's in LA too. I mean, LA's big, but LA's also very small at the same time. So, you know what? As far as Hailey is concerned, that's a good move for Hailey, you know. Honestly, like if anybody could kind of understand, like if you're saying that you're ready to really focus on a new chapter, then let's do it outside of LA where your ex is and all the history and a lot of history is. So, you know, nobody can fault Hailey for that. But the way that she's going about doing it, it's just not, you know, not that great. So right now it's a good time for them. Because Justin is more, again, here he goes. He's like, you know, he's all about turning the new page. And it's kind of like, again, like, look at this. It's like this Peter Pan, Never Never Land type deal. And so for him, this is a new chapter. It feels like it's fresh and new, but the situation isn't fresh and new. And wherever he goes, there he is. There's still going to be a lot of struggle there. There's still going to be this thing where he won't connect to Hailey in the way that he needs to. So now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. If you want the continuation of this reading, there will be a continuation of it. Just click the links below. There will be a video on this situation. There will be a video on Justin and Hailey, and whether or not Hailey is the true love of Justin's life, as he says. There also will be more analysis on this love relationship. Is it like a hard, you know, whatever, relationships are hard and love ain't easy, whatever he says. Sounds like a song. What's the line out of one of his songs? Relationships are hard and love ain't easy. He didn't say ain't either. That's just sorry, but it's just funny. I'm not laughing at him, no, but I'm just saying, you know, at the end of the day, once the freshness of moving up to Canada wears off, there's still going to be a lot of the same roadblocks, and Hailey doesn't realize that. I mean, they have a ways to go because they have this cycle that they repeat, but there will be more videos on this. There'll be a lot more detail on this, so you can check the links. There also will be a reading on Selena, personally, how she's faring. There'll be a reading on Selena's mom that someone requested. There will be a reading on Selena's current view of the relationship, although Selena's like doing very well overall, you know. And by the way, Justin isn't making it any easier, you know. Whatever. I mean, he should really kind of pull back a little bit. Just out of consideration for her getting over the breakup, he should just, in my opinion, kind of pull back a little bit on the whole Bieber necklace and all this, and you know. But I mean, this is Hailey's stuff, and she's just not gonna get that far with it. She like I said, she has the body, and what happens is their cycles. You know, their cycles. They're able to create these cycles that they kind of go through. But after a while, somebody's gonna get tired of it, and most likely it's Justin, because he's bored anyway. In a lot of ways. So I do see him here, though, literally like with the quiet and the silence, and then those two just being together or whatever. I do see him doing more work on his music, which is really good. So you guys also can check a video on Scooter Braun, because my private Justin Bieber reading really actually talked about this. Those of you who saw the private reading, you know that I talked about him actually going away, wanting to meditate, all of these different things. And that reading's about 4 weeks old now, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks. So it's starting to come to pass, which is really, really interesting. So that is it. Thank you guys, and I will see you over on the other videos. Have a good one. Bye-bye.